Now, in the last 24 hours, Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir has been seeing a sharp escalation in unrest, even as talks began between the Pakistan government and the Jammu Kashmir Awami Action Committee. Violence broke out in Sehnsa, where angry protesters set ablaze to vans and bulldozers on fire after reports of civilian killings. Now, in Arja, demonstrators blocked the bridge, cutting off movement and signaling growing public anger. The town of Kotli remained completely shut, with shops and transport and the roads in transport was off the roads in protest against the authorities. And in Azad Pattan and Palandari, crowds continue to gather, raising their demands despite government negotiations. The situation remains tense, with widespread resentment against state authorities across multiple regions of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The complete shutdown in Kotli in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has been seeing a series of protests, many of them asking why the rights of the people who are residing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has been denied by the Pakistani central leadership. Many of them have been protesting against massive corruption and looting of natural resources in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Some of them have in fact raised the question about being part of the state of Pakistan, and some of them have in fact asked for self-determination as well. Protesters continue moving on the third day of the protest as well. There have been reports coming in that police vans have been torched as well by the protesters, who have been protesting for implementation and greater rights for them on the resources in the region. My colleague Pragya, in fact, joins us on the phone line. Pragya, these protests have been going on for quite some time. All is not well in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The narrative that the people of Kashmir had to join Pakistan seems to be falling flat, especially when we see such unrest in Pak-occupied Kashmir.
Well, yes, Varghese, the latest update that we are getting is that there is a complete shutdown in some areas of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and there's also the protest continues, and it continues to escalate even. This is coming after, talks were held between the Pakistani government and the Kashmir Awami Action Committee. So the deadlock clearly continues. There's been no breakthrough. So clearly there is anger against Islamabad in POK, widespread anger, and it is spilling out on the streets. There has also been incidents of violence in Sehnsa, and police vans were set on fire, bulldozers were set on fire in this area. In Arja, demonstrators have blocked a bridge, and movement has been cut off. And in Kotli, there is complete shutdown. Visuals on our screens also show shops, all businesses, local trade completely shut. So clearly a signal, a big signal going to Islamabad. There is also, protesters are also taking this agitation abroad. We heard that a protest will also be staged outside the Pakistani High Commission in London. So we see this escalating. Will this draw the attention of the Western media? So far it hasn't. So we see hypocrisy also there, and because of this hypocrisy from the West, Islamabad sort of gets away with its atrocities against its own civilians in areas like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and in Pak-occupied Kashmir. So, of course, this is only going to fan the unrest. This is only going to furthermore fan the protests of civilians against Pakistan.
Also, Pragya, when we see the kind of protest, there's an attempt to, in fact, forcefully bring it under control, which is not working at the moment. These protests is not, it started off all of a sudden. There's been a lot of issues, especially when it comes to the natural resources of POK being plundered by the central leadership in Pakistan. The question about a lot of officers being sent from the Punjab region to manage the situation in Pak-occupied Kashmir. So all these factors have been coming to the boil, isn't it?
Completely. You couldn't have put it better. This has always been Pakistan's modus operandi, that to send their officials from Islamabad to these areas. And like you said, there are a lot of natural resources which Pakistan draws from POK, but nothing reflects in the standard of living in this region. Living conditions are still poor, no employment opportunities, and then on the very grassroots level, you see harassment of civilians also happening by the police stationed there. So I think life is really difficult for the civilians in POK, and they are saying that it's enough, and they are taking matters into their own hands. That is how the situation stands right now.
Well, thank you, Pragya, for in fact giving us more details upon the situation in Pak-occupied Kashmir, where several roads and bridges have also been completely blockaded.